All right, so we are deep into 2025. Let's get into the third video for YouTube for my channel for this week, and I'm super excited to talk about this topic. So we're going to talk about 3 ways how to spot and avoid profit killers in your real estate business. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Chizette Cowan. I am a real estate coach in Tampa, Florida. I help agents build systems-based businesses that help them that help them fund, not run their life. If you are not careful, your real estate business will take over your life. However, with the right systems, with the right support, with the right coaching, mentoring, and teaching, you can build a profitable business that doesn't run your life. It just simply funds it. So one of the things that you're going to constantly hear me talk about as a coach is profit first. I'm always going to talk about that because the more profitable you are in business, the less you have to work. When you have to work less, you can actually enjoy the money that you're making. How does that sound, right? Like, I don't want to be making $100,000, but it's taking me all of my time to make that money, so I don't have a quality of life. I want my agents to have a quality of life. So when we talk about profit, and if you watch any of my videos, that's what they're mostly about. The systems and things that I build and help agents build in their businesses is really just designed to help them be able to manage and drive profit, right? Because profit is what you have left to build your life with after everything and everyone is paid. If everything and everyone is not paid, you don't really have money to do things with. I want people to have money to do things with, and that means paying attention to profit. So if you make $100, but then it costs you $95, you have a $5 profit margin. If it took you 2 weeks to make that $100, 2 weeks and you only profited $5. We have to do something different. This is why we have to pay attention to profit in our business and to the things that kill our profit. So let's get into this list. All right, number one, what gets in the way of profit? The number one thing is not understanding the difference between profit and revenue. I'll say that again, not understanding the difference between profit and revenue. Most agents focus on revenue, but revenue is not profit. Revenue is all money into the business. That means you got a $10,000 commission check. Your business made $10,000 in revenue, not profit. Now, if you break down $10,000 and the broker gets, let's say, 20% for brokering the deal. So then you have $8,000. And let's say you have to pay for, let's say it was a listing, you had to pay for signs, et cetera. Everything that you had to pay as a result of that sale is what's called cost of sale, right? It's the cost of doing business. So transaction fees, broker fees, all that. Let's just say that gets you about $3,000. So that's your 20% to the broker. And let's just count another 10% for signs, if you ran ads, if you used the dialer, all that stuff. Then you have your static expenses like your phone, your email, if you have an email service, if you have a lock boxes, all these things that are static and standing expenses that recur every month. And let's just say that's 2,000. So then now, after I pay everybody and account for all of my expenses, and I take 1% from every closing for my MLS dues, for things that I stretch out across so I can calculate and tabulate my finances. So if I paid $5,000 out, I only have a $5,000 profit margin. The reason why that is important is because $5,000 is actually what I have left. I can't bank on the 10, because what happens with agents, we see 10, we spend 10. The reality is you have a $5,000 profit margin, and that's really being aggressive. It's probably going to be more like $4,000. So you're going to have 60%. 66,000 of it, go to cost of sale and expenses, because it's 30, and then 40 is our profit margin. If you're running your business, if you've seen any of my business, 30% goes to cost of sale, 30% goes to expenses, 40% to profit. So automatically, if you have 4 accounts, and I have a video linked, I'll link it here, but I have a video about the 4 accounts every agent should have. You would take that $10,000 commission, you would put $3,000 of it in a cost of sale account, $3,000 of it in expense account, and $4,000 in a profit account. That's how you manage your money, and that's how you manage moving your business forward. Everything that you're expending should come out the profit account. Everything that your business expending expense-wise should come out of the profit account. So now your real profit margin is $4,000. That's what you have to build your life with. But here's what you got to know. Do I want to take some of that profit and build my life with it, or do I want to reinvest it back into the business? See, I get a W-2, so my salary is an expense to the business, so it doesn't come out of my profit margin. So when I have profit at the end of the year, I'm trying to move the business forward and start ancillary businesses. This where you get into the passive form of your income. But the number one reason agents struggles because they don't understand the difference between revenue and profit. You have to understand that. There's a book I recommend that will help you understand the financial capacity of your business. It's called Profit First. I recommend you get that. Number two, not tracking or paying attention to KPIs, key performance indicators. These are the markers that help you focus and narrow down on profit. Without these, you have no way to hold money or activities accountable to profit. Here's what I mean by that. You are coming to work and just doing stuff. There is no rhyme or reason, no systems for how you do stuff. You just come in and call when you feel like it. Don't call when you don't feel like it. Sometimes you're going on an appointment. Sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're lead generating. Sometimes you're not. If you don't pay attention to those key performance indicators in your business, prime example is how many conversations do you have to have every day in order to meet your goals? For me, it's 5 conversations a day. I don't care that I've dialed 50 people. If I didn't talk to 5 new people every day, my business is not going to move forward. But when I'm tracking key performance indicators, I'm not tracking the time that I called. I'm not tracking the number of people that I dialed. That doesn't matter. The key performance indicator that I need to track is how many people did I talk to? Then how many people did I add to my database? Why? Because I can start to do inventory in that. And I can see that in a month, I called for 20 days. I added 5 people a day. That's 100 people in my database. 10% of those went on to go under contract. So then now I know if I want to duplicate the result of that for this month and I want to duplicate it next month, I just run the same play. Key performance indicators are going to be everything to your business. And I am telling you, real estate agents do not pay attention to this, but not you. You here with me. Okay, babe, we're going to get you all the way right. So you're going to pay attention to your key performance indicators. If you are in our coaching program, we give you a tracking device, Lord Jesus. We give you a tracking mechanism that you can use to track how many trainings you went to. You can start to look at a composite of your business and your activities to determine what profit margins you're going to be able to enjoy. And are you even going to hit the subscribed profit margin of 30-30 and then 40% profit? So pay attention to key performance indicators. Last one, and this goes with the first two, is not managing your time. Time really is money. And without properly managing your time, you'll never be able to properly manage your finances as a business owner. Let me give you an example. You have a calendar. Your calendar helps you focus on profitable activities. Lead generation, I just told you, it's a profitable activity for our business. If I don't have a calendar that manages my time and tell me every single day from 9:30 to 11, 9:30 to 12, or 9 to 12, or whatever the hours you have dedicated to lead generation, if you don't have some type of mechanism to ensure that you're doing just that, you're not going to do it, which means you're not going to have the KPIs, which means you're not going to get to profit. We have got to think from our businesses from a strategic place. This is a long game. You are in a business. Sales, your sales capacity is a function of you as an employee of the business. The business must stand alone and drive profit on its own. I have a team. One of the things that I do with the team is we lead generate every day. Part of my KPIs as the team is how many agents are here lead generating, because that can tell me what the agents are going to do in the next 30, 60, 90 days. I can almost calculate how many closings we're going to have going forward based on the number of agents that are coming in lead generating every day. Because I know that they should be producing, if they're lead generating 15 to 20 hours a week, they should be producing 1 to 2 contracts a month. But guess what? Because I've tracked the key performance indicators, if they want to get 4 contracts a month, only thing they got to do is up their lead generation. And it might not even be double. This is why metrics come in. I just want people to understand that your real estate business, it has to grow fundamentally from the business infrastructure in order for you to ever really be successful. Transactions alone, which is your function as a as a salesperson in that capacity for your business, transactions alone won't get you into a millionaire real estate agent status. It won't. It's going to be you paying attention to the profitability of your business, the key performance indicators of your business, watching your time, managing your time. These are 3 things that are going to help you be proficient so you can grow. Listen, I am doing a webinar next week, and it is going to be on the 28th. It is going to be something that you want to be a part of. Trust me when I tell you. I'll tell you what I'm going to talk about in that webinar. I'm going to give you more of what you're getting now. You're going to learn how to manage your accounts at a high level. What accounts should you have, how to organize them, how to break down your commission, how to track your profit and loss and use a balance sheet, as well as how to determine what activities drive and what activities kill profit. There is going to be a link to register here. I need you in that space. It is free. I'm not even charging for it. Why? I want people to get the information. It's that important to me. So listen, if you are here, still here, I want you to subscribe here now, and I want you to click the link. If you're watching this and the 28th has already passed, there's going to be a link for you to get the recording. The recording is not going to be free, however, but you still have access to the information. Make a choice, make a decision to get the information you need to grow your business in 2025. We are helping agents run businesses that fund, not run their lives.